Interest you in a point?
No, not this time, Shady Cop. We were called here by the good King Magni Bronzebeard to investigate the death of Lucky Fella, the Griffin Master of Ironforge.
It was just his luck to be struck down, eh? We'll make sure to cover his grave with 4-leaf clovers. Real shame that he fell on the ground, huh?
Let's move on, shall we?
I concur, Johnson. Let's get a good look at the crime scene. Inspector Burlock, sir, and my colleague Johnson. We have been assigned to the case of Lucky Fella.
Great to meet you. It's a real shame that what happened to the lucky fella. They'll be hard pressed to find a replacement for him. Good man and a great flyer. I'm here until then. Ironforge needs a griffin running or the whole city shut it down.
You've been awfully busy today, I assume.
They're supposed to infamous for it. Out of the city and all. As soon as they find another man for the job, I'm back to lock my Dan.
Well, thank you for letting us in.
A sure thing, I should get back to work. I'll go ahead and check out the crimes. No one should bother you.
That chap was awfully fervent. Feverish, even. Anyway, Burlock, we should get to work, right?
Yes, my dear Johnson. As you may have noticed, the Griffins are still here. Intriguing at best, as it is quite obvious that the killer escaped on foot. Considering the exits...
You don't mean to say the front door?
Ludicrous!
Heads up! Heads up! Here's another one.
There's nothing fast or furious about this, Luda. Should we probe the back door of the tram?
Plausible. We shall inspect the tunnels. Let's go!
Do you think they took the tram to Stormwind?
Based on the time of the murder, no. The body was found in the wee hours of the morning, during which the Deep Run tram is under maintenance.
Then why are we here? Surely the criminal did not walk the full length of the tunnels.
Certainly not, dear Johnson, but perhaps a different, closer escape route might exist. Follow me. Have numerous maintenance tunnels down here, and I have heard rumors that some may lead to... Aha!
What is it, Burlock?
What is it? Precisely a likely means of exit. No time to waste. Let's explore!
Hey, we've got a problem here.
What did you do?
Nothing, I stirred the tanks.
Whoa. Hey.
I can't believe such a thing was hidden underneath the city. A goblin teleporter.
And to Booty Bay, no less. The den of pirates, thieves, and rogues from across the world. Though, they haven't found any booty since the Third War.
How are we going to find the killer in a place like this? They could literally be anywhere.
Always makes sense to start with the most popular man in the town. Come with me.
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you carry dwarven beer, sir? We'll have 2 pints of that, please.
We ran out this morning, Chief. Delivery didn't come in. Can I get you anything else?
You get the shipments from Ironforge, correct?
Yeah, but I don't see why it's any of your business.
I regret to inform you that your shipment was delayed for good reason. Lucky Fella, the Griffin Master of Ironforge, was found dead this morning.
Really? Hey, this ain't the first day though. Fellow's been missing shipments for the past few months. Griffin comes in the back, but all the out's missing. No Griffin I know be drinking on the job. I don't know what's up with them, but maybe it's about time they found a replacement, eh?
Sure you don't have anything to do with his mysterious death then?
Sonny, I got way better things to do than go around offing Griffin Masters. I kill looters, dooters, wooters, and your mother. Can I get you anything else?
I suppose not. Thank you for your time.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
Burlock, why didn't you press him further? That barkeep seemed to have the perfect motive for killing Lucky Fella.
He told us all we need. Come, follow me. Griffin Master Bootylicious?
Yeah, I shine it every day and keep it peppered, you know? And you are?
Inspector Burlock, sir, commissioned by Ironforge for the case of Griffin Master Lucky Fella. Have you heard?
Unfortunately so, Inspector. I am sorry to hear that he passed, and in such unexpected way as well. Could you tell us about Lucky Fella? He was a friend, I suppose. Although us Griffin Masters have always been the business first, booty second, as they say. Lucky Fella was special, though. He was near the top of our class at Griffin Academy, which is why he got assigned to Ironforge. Only the best would have been able to handle that cursed post for so long, but still, to think it come to this, I don't know.
I don't mean to drag the name of a deceased man, but we've heard reports from local businesses that they hadn't been receiving their cargo shipments from Ironforge.
That seems odd to me. I can't speak for the others, but as someone who sees passengers from Ironforge daily in and out, I have not seen a single complaint of Griffin missing or not arrive on time. No, not at all. Lucky Fella was excellent flight master, that's for sure.
Odd indeed. I think I've had a breakthrough. Thank you for your insight, sir.
Is there anything else I can do for you today? You know, I have fresh potato shipment right here.
Actually, there is. We'll be needing a ride back to Ironforge. Come on, my dear Johnson.
Going through your mind, Burlock? We're heading back to Ironforge so soon.
I think we've seen enough, haven't we, Johnson? By looking outside of the city, we've gleaned some critical information about the habits of one Mr. Lucky Fella.
I understand that we've heard somewhat contradictory testimonies. Ah, so either the barkeep or Master Booty is lying, and you've already figured out which one it is?
I do admit it is an elementary conclusion, my dear Johnson, but not as elementary as that. Is it not possible that both are telling the truth?
I don't see how, Burlock.
Certainly, Griffin cargo deliveries are separate from passenger rides, yes? Passengers are always dropped off at the Griffin Master of the destination city. Commercial shipments are delivered directly to businesses before the Griffin returns to the nearest stable.
So, you're saying that perhaps Griffin Master Booty was simply not aware that the cargo was going missing?
Precisely, my dear Johnson. You're finally getting it.
Alright then. I still don't see how something like that's possible, or even makes any sense.
Simply put, my dear Johnson, the culprit would have to be one that was capable of disrupting cargo griffins, but not passenger griffins. Surely you must understand.
I'll be honest, Burlock, you do have me stumped, but do tell me, as we are landing in Ironforge soon, where will we be heading after this?
Nowhere, Johnson, for the criminal will appear as soon as we land.
What do you mean?
Hello again, Master Grid.
Good afternoon, fellas. Back from my clue searching.
Indeed, Master Grith. Following our nose for so long has led us, would you believe it, back to this very city.
How so, Inspector?
You know, it's curious that Lucky Fella, as talented as he said he was, would begin such an odd pattern of missing his deliveries. Yeah, Griffin cargo never arrives 100% of the time, but for the same customers on a regular basis? That is strange, no?
I don't know what you are talking about.
Well, you'll be surprised to know that simultaneously, Lucky Fella has not received a single passenger complaint. Not one! Surely, now this is odd.
I mean, it is odd, but I don't think his name is Shirley.
Or perhaps not so odd? If one were to intentionally disrupt griffin flights, it would be much, much easier to disrupt cargo shipments, as those griffins are not chaperoned. Am I right, Master Grith? This begs the question. If Lucky Fella's flights were being sabotaged, who was the culprit? Who would be capable of selectively targeting griffins and stealing away their cargo? One who entered quietly on his own griffin last night and left on that same beast, effectively ruling out suspicion of an aerial escape. You, Grith Thurden, are the one responsible for the death of Lucky Fella and have conveniently taken his spot as the new Griffin Master of Ironforge. Now, I have one last question, Master Grith. Why? Was it for the pay? The prestige of working in Ironforge? Jealousy of Lucky Fella's talent? Please, do enlighten me.
Impressive, Burlock. I like the story. You'll never be able to prove it was me. Good luck at finding evidence for that case.
No crime is perfect, Master Grith. For now, I have already filed for a warrant, and you will be under arrest until a trial can be arranged. Johnson, take him in.
Oh no!
I really can't believe it, Burlock. The very man who led us to the crime scene that morning, Grith Thurden himself? What led him to commit such an act?
I suspect that it was a manifestation of envy, which led Master Grith to start sabotaging Lucky Fella's shipments, so that he might lose his post at Ironforge. When that failed to work, he was eventually driven to murder Lucky Fella instead. Unfortunately, I doubt we will ever know the full story, unless we hear it from the convicted himself in court.
You're confident he'll be found guilty then?
Certainly, my dear Johnson. We'll have to revisit some of our witnesses to gather their testimonies and evidence.
Hey, does the law work like this? Are we allowed to make an arrest before having compelling evidence for a case?
What? Sorry, I didn't quite hear that. Anyway, come along now. There is still work to be done.